Alright, I hope you got a chance to check out the first video of the series. This is the second one here. We're going to pretty much pick up where we left off here, okay? So, we just got through putting in our text box where you're requesting people to put their email at. So now we're going to fill out the form, or the call to action, your button. Alright, so back into this. Input ID is going to equal button. Your type will be submit, and the value will be sign me up. Seriously, go to my blog, sign up for my newsletter. I'm sending out updates when I do stuff like this. You can find that on my homepage, liquid-hmedia.com. Alright, so after the sign me up, it's pretty much the words that are going to show up on top of the button. You can throw in like images here. Browsers tend to work faster if you can do things like creatively inside CSS. So I'm actually going to build my button through CSS, but I mean you could do an image file if you choose to put that in there. Whatever you choose, it's all up to you. So close that out, and we are done with that. Let's take a look and see what we got going on so far. Alright, so got our logo here, my big forehead. I see the video plays. Nice little ad by them. Anyway, so you've got the logo, the YouTube video, you've got your headline, got your first text box for your email, and then your call to action, your submit button. So we're done with the form here. Clean this up a little bit. Alright, so now we're going to work with the, see, we're done with the sub box 2. Alright, we're done with main, so now we're going to build the footer. We're going to give this a class of footer. Close that out. Alright, so just going to do a paragraph tag here. Powered by liquid-hmedia LLC. Copyright. In case you didn't know, to put a little copyright symbol, you're going to use an ampersand, and then the word copy. That'll make it. You get the copy symbol there. And then we'll give the date for the years 2013. All rights reserved. Close out a paragraph tag. Then we're going to start building the menu for the privacy statement and the terms and conditions. So I'm going to build a unordered list, which is UL. Class will be menu. ID will equal menu underscore menu. And then build our list items. Let me close out my order list. First one will be privacy policy. So li class, once again, will be menu item. This is your link to your privacy page, which, like I said, that's you can get those set up online pretty easily. They do offer like free generic ones. Just do a Google search, and you can pull up that information and take all the information, just throw it on a blank page, and you'll be good to go. Not a blank page, you'll still need the structure format for it, but you get what I'm saying. So this is going to be privacy.html, and then we'll give it the actual text policy. Close out our A tag, our anchor tag. And we'll give it a span, and the class will be set. This is just so you can get these little bars in there. The screen here. Then we'll close out the span, and then we'll close out the list item. Create another one. The menu underscore item for the class again. A href is going to equal your term.html, and then the anchor text terms. Now to do an ampersand sign, you do the symbol for the ampersand, and then you have to put amp behind it. If not, it won't recognize it properly, and you won't get that symbol. And conditions. Close out the anchor tag. Create another span tag for the. See, do we need that? Let me see here. Set. We don't need that. We don't need that last one. If you're going to add more items like contact information or something like that, you would throw that extra one in there, but we don't need that, so take that out. Because I'm only doing the privacy policy and the conditions. All right. Now, that's it for the footer. Close out the div. Footer. Now this is where you'll put in like your tracking information. If you choose to put a tracker on this page, just so you can keep track of how many people are hitting the landing pages. You always put this stuff at the bottom, right by the closed body tag. That way, everything loads up properly, and then it runs your code. Always get in a good practice of that. Anytime you have like JavaScript code, you always want to do that. See here, and I'm going to create a quick tracker so you can see what I'm talking about here. If you're looking for a good tracker, let me know. I can give you a referral to this, track.me. Love this tracker. Do all kinds of stuff with it. It's really awesome. Get 30 days free. I mean, you get to try it for a full month before you even have to think about purchasing it. It's definitely worth looking at something or looking at it. So we're going to do tracks to hit to the link. Tracker name will be liquid-h media blog LP for landing page. HTTP www.hmedia.com/LP. Get our little tracker code here. Save this. Don't really need this because I'm not really going to go live with this, but I'm just showing you where you put this information. Put that there. Alright, so all that. Yeah, we're pretty much done with the HTML. So this is what you got right now. Next we're going to go into actually designing the CSS, okay? Alright, so save it first. Oh, why am I not getting? See. All right, there we go. All right, so now we're going to start styling everything. We'll start off by styling out the body. Going to give it a background color of black. Guess if I spelled it right. Uh-oh, why's that not working? Hold on, we're having technical difficulties here. Oh, I still didn't spell it right. There we go, background color. One thing I love about coding, one little letter, one little punctuation will throw you completely off. If you get into really big projects, it can be a really big pain in the you know what. All right, so now we'll start designing the wrapper. Like I said, everything's going to be just pretty much spaced right down the middle, so we'll give everything a text align of center. This lines everything up perfectly nice. We're going to give it a width of 1024 pixels, and then a height of 750 pixels. Next, we're going to style our H1 tag. That way we can see it. Alright, so font family. I'm going to use, this is another thing that's nice about having like an actual coding program. It gives you code hinting, so you don't have to go and try to constantly always write stuff off perfectly. We're just going to use the Lucida font family. Give it a font size of 35 pixels. Color OOBEOD. Get that nice green color there. Give it color. Take away the margins and the padding. Once again, I'm not perfect at this. You know, if you have better ways of doing stuff, by all means, have fun with it. I do what I know works for me, so definitely not an expert here in this field. Always learning, always learning. Now we're going to style our paragraph tag. I'm going to give it a color of that same green. D. All right. I usually like to do my all my fonts, everything up near the top, um, instead of having them sporadically placed all throughout the page. Once again, it's just organization. If you don't have organization when you're coding, you might as well hang it up because you're going to run into so many problems where, you know, like background, I didn't have an R in there, I spelt it wrong, and nothing was working. And like I said, when you get into big projects, it can start to become a major pain. So organization is key if you ever choose to really take on a coder's life. All right, so I'm gonna have to stop there and upload this second one up. Should be able to finish up in the next video. So I appreciate you sticking around. See you in a few. Okay.